Industry pays close attention to costs, and reducing the use of chemicals whilst maintaining quality standards is an important goal. OCE printing in Germany had serious problems with bacterial growth in its water system. The problem occurred whenever water was left standing in pipes for more than a few days.
We studied the problem to see what we could do about it, and the only solution we could find at the time to improve the water quality was the Grander technology. In February 2001, we had a bacterial count of 3,240, far higher than the 100 permitted in drinking water. Then in May 2001, we installed Grander equipment, right here. And then in June and July, you can see the figure went up slightly. But by August, the count had gone down to 0 and has remained at 0, as you can see here.
Benedikt Sutter became interested in Grander when he heard that you could save on detergent by using it, and so he installed Grander equipment in his laundry. He does 10 tons of laundry a day, so using less detergent is both good for the environment and for reducing costs.
The laundry we supply has still got the same quality, but we use considerably less detergent. We definitely use 15% less than before. We've had the device for a year now, and it paid for itself within 6 months. The last 6 months have been pure profit. In the final analysis, it saves us ½ a cent on every kilogram of laundry we wash. But over a year's time, that amounts to around 12,000 euros, considering that we do 8 to 10 tons a day. The laundry gets just as clean as ever. The stains that we couldn't wash out before are still there, however. If we could get rid of them, it would be ideal, of course.
During his long years of experimentation, Johann Grander has discovered something that even ultra-modern industry is grateful for, because it saves large amounts of chemicals.
In the first test we ran before the Grander system had been installed, the water was almost a health hazard. There were millions of coliform bacteria in 5 milliliters of water. But in the most recent tests, with the Grander device installed, there were no coliform bacteria at all. Before, we had to change the water every 3 months because it had simply gone bad. There were so many bacteria in it that the smell was unbearable. Now there are no bacteria in the water, and it was 7 months before we had to change the water again. The total cost for wastewater disposal had been cut in half. We also use fewer chemicals and save money there too. It's just amazing.
China's state railway is a mammoth concern, with 60,000 diesel locomotives, a rail network 52,000 kilometers long, and 7.2 million employees. For years, engineers have been trying to reduce fuel consumption. In their search, they came across the Johann Grander system. After 2 years of tests, they have reduced fuel consumption by between 1.5 and 2% and have also reduced emissions.
When he firstly being introduced the echograph, he is quite suspect that it will work.
Every result is written down by hand.
Because this is a real testing. Okay, he been doing so many tests. 多年？几年？过去几年？10 years. He been doing 10 years. In the last before he retired last year. He did all kind of testing for the similar system.
过去来做呢，基本上都是0对0。
In the past testing of the 10 years, he almost tests any system, magnetic system, you know, the fuel oil addictive, all kind of system. None of them work, 0 to 0.
是不是第一个过去你那么长的时间试验的系统，第一个真的有效的？
真的有效的也就是这么一个。
The only one he ever saw it work, this is the EcoCut.
In Shanghai, a city of 12 million people on China's east coast, Johann Grander's technology is better known than it is at home. The Chinese are also investigating the effectiveness of removing deposits from hot water boilers. At a press conference on the 16th of September 1996, they proudly presented their first research results. They say a test series has proved that deposits in the boilers are smaller and thinner since they introduced a water energizing system.
This is during July of 1995. The difference of all this is the time difference. Okay.
这是3月28号这两个，这是锅桶里边的，这是下联箱的。
This is the during the March the 28th, and then this is the bottom. This is inside of the boiler. All during the inspection time. Every time during inspection, they open up the boiler.
这个2次结构啊，那这颜色都是浅颜色。
So this is from the new boiler.
疏松的。
And because of the time forming inside the boiler, that's why the color is lighter, and it's much looser, and much more brittle. See?
经过活水系统以后呢
Through the living water system, it's a magnetization
那么
procedure.
使水本身呢，它水分子的契合度呢，原来是多分子的，现在变成了2个分子或者3个分子，就是它的契合度减低了。这种水分子的这种契合度的变化啊，那么用在工业上头，它就显出我们现在这种作用。用在你生活上头啊，那就是水的活力增加。